back to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about why do you keep failing. Now personally I know how this feels. I have failed a lot of times and most people that you see online, people that are experts in their field, people that are crushing it and doing really, really well, most likely they failed too, and failing is a completely normal process of building a business, trying something new and becoming successful. Without failure, you're not going to learn and you're probably going to get tripped up at some point along the way. So it's best to fail when you have less depending on it at the start than having it depend on a huge mistake in a few years' time down the road. So in terms of why you keep failing, I'll tell you first why I kept failing, and then some of you might be able to empathise with that, and I'll give you a few other reasons that I've seen other people fail, reasons that maybe I've noticed in myself or people around me, and hopefully some of the pointers will help you out. Sorry if the lighting keeps on going a little bit weird. I am filming in Eman's office because we have his mum's puppy around right now, and he is sleeping, but he only sleeps if someone's next to him, so we have to like sneak away, and then he'll just start whining as soon as he wakes up. So he's in the main room, he's got some classical music on, so you might hear that throughout the video as well. But yeah, that's why I'm filming in here and I'm in front of the window, so sometimes the light keeps on coming through the clouds and it makes it look a little bit overexposed, but it doesn't really matter. So in terms of failure, it's a good topic to talk about. I failed so many times. I felt like I was in a constant uphill, just struggle. I thought about giving up probably 5 times a day. And you do, like I think a lot of people do this, and that's probably a major reason as to why a lot of entrepreneurs fail. It's because they come against something tough, and they know there's an escape route, there's a way out of it. So they opt for that because it's the path with least resistance, it's the least painful way to go. And normally a lot of people that sort of opt out of it, either they end up really happy in a career that they truly enjoy and love, or they regret it and they wish that they had pushed through that pain, that resistance, that struggle, that when they were trying to build something for themselves, because they know deep down that that's what they really wanted, but they were just scared and they went towards a path that had the most security. And that is a completely normal human thing to do. People run away from things that scare us, that make us feel unsafe, and it's just a natural protection instinct. So did you hear him? That's the puppo. But yeah, so when I first started my business, I failed so many times. I just wanted to give up. The main reason why I think I stuck to it is because everything else I've ever done, I've always given up and got bored and moved on to something else. And I had success in sort of like sports and things I put my mind to, I can do well, and that's just normal with everybody. If you put your mind to it and you keep on trying and you pursue, you will become good at it eventually. It doesn't mean that you're meant to be cut out as an elite, like, expert at it, but you can definitely become good and master a subject if you put in enough hours, even if that's more time than somebody else has to spend and they have like a natural affinity to it. So I thought about failing, like about giving up so many times, but the main thing that kept me on track is the fact that I didn't give myself a way out, because I knew that if I let myself give up, I would just hop around to a different job, I'd go and do something else that I wasn't happy in, then I'd complain about it and regret it and wish that I had stuck to this, because I knew that my end goal, what I wanted to come out at the end of something, like how I wanted to end up, was to have freedom to sort of travel wherever I want to go. I like having a base, but I like my goal is to be able to wake up, and if I wanted to go to the airport, I could pick any destination, just get a car, go to an airport, pick a destination, and be able to go there and afford it and know that there's no problem. So that's like my sort of goal, and I'm not going to do that until I'm super comfortable, loads of savings, and I'm doing so well that I don't even have to think twice about the price of doing that. So that was sort of my end goal. I knew that even if I got a job that paid me a lot of money, that I could technically afford to do those holidays and go jet set to wherever I wanted to go. I knew that I would still have constraints around it. When you have somebody that when you have an employer, somebody that is above you, there's always sort of second in command, first in command that has to have a final say on what you can and cannot do. And I knew that if I wanted to be able to get up and go anywhere, have that flexibility, have that freedom to work where and whenever I wanted to, I couldn't be employed, I couldn't be underneath somebody. So I had this like internal battle with myself that I had to keep myself on track, because what I wanted to do aligned with entrepreneurship and running my own business, and it did not align with being an employee, having a normal job. And I'm not saying that that's for everybody. A lot of people want the security, they want to just fit into a certain role and do one thing that they're good at and stick to it and not have to worry about taking on board other pressures and responsibilities, and that's completely fine. But for me, I knew I wouldn't be happy. I knew I would just complain, be unhappy, I would hop around jobs, and I would just never settle down. So that's why I pushed through with entrepreneurship, and that's why I think I was able to fail and give up on myself a lot on the inside, but still carry on, because what I wanted to do and that thing that I really wanted to achieve was so much greater than all the other shit that was going on, everything that was going in my head that was negative, that wanted me to give up and go back to safety. Me wanting to travel and explore and have freedom and be independent to myself and not depend on somebody else around me was way bigger on that scale. So that's the thing that kept me from failing. It's going to be completely different for everybody else. So for you, you can still sort of take the same principles and concepts. So having something that is larger than you wanting to give up is going to keep you through. So whenever I'm on a sales call, for example, you probably know that you go through like logic and emotional stages with somebody when you're on a sales call. Because this is genuinely one of the most important things, I always ask somebody why they feel motivated to hit a certain financial target. So say you're making £1,000 a month and you want to hit £10,000 a month. It's great that you want to hit that, but why do you want to get there? Because it's going to be all good when you're excited about it, when you're like, yeah, I'm going to make 10k, I can buy a car, or I go buy watches. Is that really, really the motivation for you to get up every single day and fight through the shit that you're going to come up against? Because the biggest problem that you're ever going to fight with in entrepreneurship is going to be yourself. It's going to be your mindset and how you feel on the inside. It's an internal battle, it's not external. So you need to find that one thing that will drive you through even against yourself, so that whenever you have bad feelings of negativity, insecurity, feeling like you're not good enough, not going to achieve something, you need something on the inside that you can be like, no, I need to do this and I want to do this because of X, Y, Z, because of this goal that I have, and this is why I'm going to get up when I feel tired and I've not had sleep. This is why I'm going to go to the gym, start my day off right. This is why I'm going to meditate. This is why I'm going to get on these sales calls. This is why I'm going to do outreach. And this is why I'm going to do everything that I need to do to grow my business because of this thing. So that's my advice. And I know that sounds so cliche, like find your one thing, but it's totally true. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest factors as to whether you fail or whether you succeed. And once you find that thing that genuinely like holds that fire within yourself that is going to push you through all those stages of shit, then that's when you know you're really onto something and you're not going to give up as easily. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if this video helped you out, what other videos you want me to record. So obviously I'm filming a video a day. I've missed a few days though, to be honest. I'm going to put my hands up just because I've been running out of ideas, and I know it's going to be a little bit repetitive sometimes, so I want to try and keep the content fresh, but at the same time I know a lot of people have been really enjoying the daily upload, so I want to try and keep that going for you guys. So please let me know below what you want me to talk more about, and I will try my hardest to make sure I film about it. And yeah, let me know what you think below. Let me know if you find that something else works for you. Let me know what your one thing is below. What's that one thing that motivates you? I'm really interested to hear what you guys have as your driver. And maybe my next video will be on what my main thing is. I mentioned it a little bit in this video, to travel, but there's a lot of other stuff behind it which makes it mean so much to me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.